What is going on, Dingooos Crypto today? Let's make sure everything's running properly real quick. We're going to be talking about how Bitcoin just hit all-time high. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I mean, wait a second. Where is it? Thought we were live, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there we are. Hey, what's up? What's up? All right, so Bitcoin hits all-time high. Let's discuss. But first, let's go ahead and check out. You know what? Let me drop in the chat. Let's see what is up. What is up today? Let's get it. All right, cool deal. So the market's looking all right, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Let me zoom in here a little bit. I mean, hey, we're not doing too bad out there. We're bouncing back. Let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. 4,200, 4,300. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see what's going on. All right. All right. We're looking good. We're keeping this long-term trend. Let's go back to a year. So there's a long-term trend line that a lot of people like to draw, right? So we're keeping that specifically over the last, since summer, right? That specific trend line right there is big. If we can hold it, we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's see if anybody's here. Hey, what's going on? Jason, what's up? PQ, what's going on? What's up, up, up? George drunk again. Welcome, George drunk again. I like the username, man. But anyways, we're looking okay. We're looking decent as long as we hold this trend line, which it looks like we currently are. Obviously, who knows what's going to happen. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the news. So one thing I do want to point out real quick, look what's trending. Airdrops. People are jumping on this airdrop thing. Good for you guys if you guys have been sub for a while. We've been talking about airdrops for the last year. One thing that's unfortunate is these DeFi protocols they're going to start only airdropping to active users of the protocol. That's one thing that's going to change. So for example, like all my past DeFi airdrop videos, they were kind of just like do them with multiple wallets and hopefully get an airdrop, right? But now I do think it's changing into only active users of the protocol will be airdropped the governance token, right? So I think that's the one thing that's going to change. And if you aren't an active user of the protocol, you probably won't receive the airdrop, right? What's up, up? Let's move on to some Bitcoin news. So Bitcoin did hit an all-time high, not against the US dollar, but also first, before we talk about that, Benjamin Cohen, one of the best data analysts on YouTube and about crypto in general, he says lengthening Bitcoin cycles. He's been saying this since 2019, early 2019. I was watching him way back then. Cycles do not mean this time is different. It means this time is the same. A peak in 2021 would mean this time is different, if you understand this. So over the past couple cycles, evidence shows that the cycles have been lengthening. And if this is the same, then this means this cycle will also lengthen, right? Let's see. Next is what the title's about. So Bitcoin Magazine tweeted this today. Justin, Bitcoin hits all-time high against the Turkish lira as inflation rises above 20%. Guys, this is what Hillary Clinton was warning about, right? So in the newsletter this week we discussed, let's see here. Hillary discussed has the potential of undermining currencies, perhaps starting with the small ones, but going much larger, right? So obviously the Turkish lira is a smaller currency, and this is what she's talking about. We hit all-time highs. Obviously, one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin, and if you understand that, you are ahead of the game, guys. One Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin doesn't equal $50,000. It equals one Bitcoin, right? So back in April, right? If you sold and then saw Bitcoin crash, right? But if you bought here, you would still be making money. You would have made money if you're trading against the Turkish lira, right? So it's all-time highs. Just depends what you denominate against it. So boom, 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 all-time highs. US dollar will be all-time high here shortly, against along with every other fiat currency, right? It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. What do you guys think? Anything going on? Looking at the chat. All right. Let's move on to some more news. El Salvador starting a crypto Bitcoin city. A Bitcoin city. They're issuing Bitcoin bonds. This is Samson Mao. I believe he's like the CEO of Blockstream. I don't know. Well, anyways, let's listen into what he says about it. He's currently living in El Salvador too. Wait a second. Is that a Tether shirt? Is he wearing a Tether shirt? Why? Why? Okay. I am skeptical now. He's wearing a Tether shirt, guys. I don't like that much. But anyways, let's listen in.
Wondering why any institutional bond investor would buy this?
Well, why wouldn't they?
Because it's got a 6.5% yield, and your yield on your current bonds of El Salvador that come due in 10 years is 13%.
Yes, but this bond has a Bitcoin component, and that is why it is called a Bitcoin bond. So,
that's kind of some attitude, don't you think, guys? He just gave a little bit of attitude, a snarky attitude. I don't know if I like this guy.
El Salvador is raising $1 billion in this first bond issuance. $500 million will be used to acquire Bitcoin, and then $500 million will go towards energy and mining infrastructure. So there is this war chest of Bitcoin backing this bond. And that dividend or that coupon actually increases after the 5th year. So for the first 5 years, it will be a 6.5% coupon. But then it accelerates to what I call a Bitcoin dividend, or a special dividend that is basically the Bitcoin being sold off, the $500 million worth of Bitcoin being sold off gradually.
Okay, there you go, guys. I mean, I'm not going to go through the entire video, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I believe on the bond market, these Bitcoin bonds drop significantly today. Like, I think they went down to 64 cents. I don't know what the percent difference it was. But so the international market does not like this idea. But once again, hey, let's go back to the newsletter. Once again, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you. I think they are laughing at the Bitcoin bonds today. They are laughing at the Bitcoin bonds. Then they fight you, then you win. So it's going to be interesting to see how this El Salvador city plays out, issuing the Bitcoin bonds. Once again, Bitcoin bonds are literally basically the US dollar when we were on the gold standard, right? So to a degree, it's pretty similar. So we're going back to what it was, except Bitcoin is the reserve currency. So it's pretty cool to see that. Once again, newsletter, if you would like to subscribe, exclusive Discord, link is in the bio, along with weekly newsletter. Very intensive research every single week goes into this newsletter, and that's the best way to support me. Link is in the bio. I appreciate each and every one of you that decides to do this. All right, let's move on. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. First, what is Juicebox? Okay, so Juicebox is a community funding for people. You can make your own DAO, basically. Create your own DAO quickly and effectively, and boom, you create a DAO that people can contribute to. So here's an idea for y'all. Okay, hear me out. Juicebox ETH, but for bar tabs. I think can we all get on board with this? Create a DAO for people's bar tabs. I can support this. I want to join this. Okay, hear me out. Juicebox ETH, but for street performance donation boxes, yo. Coming soon to your iPhone. No crypto experience needed. I like it. I'm in. Where do I contribute? So beer. I like it. Would you contribute to this? I definitely would. But anyways, let's continue. So Spoodaboom, the founder of Badger DAO, been using Match XYZ Gasless Trading. So Gasless Trading, multi-chain Gasless Trading. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Great job, team, and everyone should check it out. So Spoodaboom, and then take the wealth.eth below says the price difference they give for gasless transaction is worth it for buys less than $10,000. So there you go. Under $10,000, this probably is a good decision to exchange on. This is probably a good exchange to exchange on, right? Otherwise, paying the gas is worth it to get the better market making price. All right, let's move forward. Let's check it out. So this is Matcha. This is what they're talking about. And I haven't used it yet, but Spoodaboom is a legit DeFi dev and he knows what he's talking about. And if he's using it, it's probably worth a look. I just briefly checked it out, but I thought it was worth mentioning today because I'm going to check it out this afternoon. And I don't think they have a token, guys. They might have a token. But anyways, multi-chain, gasless trading, boom, boom, boom. Nobody's talking about it, but I figured I'd bring it up. And if you want to check it out, it's matcha.xyz. So there you go. And then the top trending project today is Snook. Snook is a metaverse or play game on the Polygon, play to earn game. I mean, on the Polygon network. It's popping. I mean, we'll see what happens with it. Special skins. I don't like the website too much. Do you guys? It's kind of very weird looking. I don't like the website too much, but maybe it's still a good project. It's a very low market cap. It's a 7 mil. It's a 6.7 mil market cap. So very, very early. Tokenomics doesn't look too bad. But definitely check it out. Let's check out their Twitter real quick. Let's check out their Twitter. Oh, 67.8 thousand followers. Holy smokes, guys. The first multiplayer skill-based game that rewards your talent, skill, and persistence with NFTs. Need to see Snook Hunt. Maybe I'll check it out too. So Matcha XYZ and Snook maybe is worth a check. And they got Adele with the middle finger. Yo, I don't know what's that for. But anyways, that is all for today, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you would like to join the Discord, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's go and follow the Twitter. Okay, this is where I saw. So El Salvador's dollar-denominated bonds crash. Okay, so that's where I saw the headline right there. But any last questions for today? I appreciate each and every one of you guys that decided to tune in. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to continue to be doing these live streams every day at 10:30/11-ish, depending on the daily schedule. And we're going to have some co-hosts. Thanks for the update. Jason, you're the best. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed. But that is all for today. Thanks. No problem. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.